Joining us now to make sense of this nonsense is the great veteran of news in this circus we call national politics, Jim Hoft of the Gateway Pundit. Jim, welcome to the program.
Chanel, it's great to be with you. Good to see you.
Well, it's good to see you too. This Axios scoop looks like a page ripped out of a parody news site. It makes The Onion blush.
Absolutely. But you know, Chanel, I'm sure you've seen these images before, and we posted them at Gateway Pundit, of his note cards that he's taking out when he's speaking in front of audiences, Joe Biden's note cards, that tell him basically the same thing. You know, pause.
Absolutely.
Repeat this. In sentence here, or whatever notes they're putting on his cards. So we've been reporting this. The conservative media has been reporting this. The online media, OAN, has been reporting this. Mm-hmm. But the mainstream media now is finally catching up, and it's about time.
Well, that leads me to my next question. I think it's in a similar vein. What is different about covering this election this time around from 4 years ago?
Oh, I think we've learned so much in the past 4 years, Chanel, and I'm sure you agree. We've been through the meat grinder at Gateway Pundit. We've reported numerous stories that exposed a lot of what we believe was suspicious activity. Let me put it that way, since I'm on OAN. We've reported the GBI strategy scandal, where this was in Michigan. It was not reported on nationally at all until we broke this story. And that was where the Democrats were using this funding, this organization that was filling out registrations, sending 10,000 registrations to one county clerk in Michigan. Obviously, these were fraudulent registrations. They weren't even in the area. They did this, and they were sending them all around Michigan. We captured that. So this is what the left had going on behind the scenes. We also put up the ballot box video from Michigan, not Georgia, but from Michigan. That was Gateway Pundit. And the suspicious things that went on in the TCF Center, we reported on that. So I think we know some of the things that are going on. In fact, even today, Elon Musk is questioning, how can you have a secure election when you have all of these mail-in ballots and all of these drop boxes now that they're putting in all over the place? So, we know what's happening. I think we know what actions make our elections less secure. And so I think we just have to be much more diligent this time. And I hope we are, because this is a very important election. We have to win this election. And I think Trump is the candidate. And with Joe Biden, there's no way that Joe Biden can win this election. You and I both know that.
At least on a fair, square playing field. They may be working overtime to make sure that he wins outside the lines. And I think that's absolutely right that you guys have been highlighting that. You've been subject to a lot of lawfare, actually, for having highlighted these stories. And I know that Gateway Pundit, along with OAN, we've been in the firing line. We've taken the blows, we've taken the slings and arrows, and they're doing that through the court system.
Absolutely. We're still stuck in a couple of, I'm going to call them lawfare suits. I was surprised when I was actually, when they served me for one of these suits, absolutely surprised. I thought the evidence was there. Since that time, we've gained more evidence that solidify our initial reporting. But it costs a lot of money, and we're a smallish website. We do have 2.5 million to 3 million page visits a day, so we're actually very large in our audience, but we're a small outlet comparatively to some of these national legacy media outlets. So it's a strain for sure, but we're making it through this time, and I suspect we'll be around in a few years, and that's our plan, to continue to report the truth to the American people.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.